Going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Ford recalling over 80,000 F-150s because, well, whoops, the brakes might just not work, which, yeah, that's not great, Ford. I still can't believe how many units they sell a year, despite how many recalls. Now, this is brought to us thanks to Motor1.com. They say, quote, Ford recalls F-150 and SUVs for dangerous brake problem. Over 100,000 vehicles are being recalled, including the Lincoln Navigator, which, oh, that's not good for the investors. Now here you can see their iconic Ford F-150 truck, which, again, has been, for how many years, the most popular truck in North America by number of units sold. Now, this article is credited to Chris Smith over at, again, Motor1.com. And he says, quote, Ford has a problem with brakes on over 100,000 Ford F-150 pickup trucks, Expeditions, and Lincoln Navigators. It affects older vehicles from 2017 to 2018, and it could lead to a reduced brake function. If left unchecked, it could be ultimately leading to a brake failure. Since that constitutes a very obvious safety risk, Ford has recalled the vehicles. The recall number on Ford is 25S37. It applies to 87,738 Ford F-150s, 30,200 Expeditions, and 5,673 Navigators, all from the years 2017 to 2018, and equipped with a 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine. In total, 3,611 vehicles are being covered under the recall. Whoops. The problem lies in the brake master cylinder. A leak could develop from the master cylinder from the front wheel circuit, allowing brake fluid to enter to the brake booster. As the fluid leaks over time, brake performance could diminish, lose enough fluid, and the brakes will stop working altogether. Drivers should feel a very soft, spongy pedal before things get that bad, although warning notifications on the dash should warn drivers of the problems of the brake system. Assuming the dashboard works at all as well. You're making many assumptions here. They say the quote, I was going to say, this can't be right grammatically. Is this? The good here is that, as of now? Well, maybe it is. Ford is unaware of any accidents or injuries resulting from the problem. The issue came to Ford's attention in January 2025, courtesy of the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration. Documents at the NHTSA reference a vehicle owner questionnaire about fluid potentially leaking from 2017 Expeditions. The issue went to Ford's critical concern group. That's a thing. They exist. I'm shocked. Next thing you'll tell me Ford has a quality assurance department. They allegedly do. Allegedly. I can't but think they're probably woefully inebriated a majority of their time, just based on the volume of recalls. I'm only partially kidding. Now, they say, quote, which investigate the claims through January, February, and March. Elevated warranty claims were found for Expeditions and Lincoln Navigators, but curiously, the F-150 didn't show a similar trend. In any case, Ford will replace the master cylinder on recalled vehicles. The automaker also replaced the brake booster if there's evidence that the fluid is leaking from the master cylinder. Naturally, this is done at no charge to the vehicle owners. And they say specific notifications will also be going out. Well, shoot, any minute now. April 28th, which, yeah. Again, they always say it's free to the consumer. It is, but your time is worth something. And if this is used as a work vehicle, that's going to cost you something. And dealerships hate it because they are paid from the manufacturer at a very discounted pay rate compared to regular maintenance and upselling to customers. And again, this is the one thing Ford does right in terms of, well, they think they do it right. If you look at the business model, years ago, they stopped making a lot of their small cars because there's not a lot of money to be made in cars and they didn't make them too well. So they said, hey, the thing we sell the most of and we make the most money on is trucks, which, again, trucks are highly profitable. It's great that they make them. Shareholders love that. And yet they keep having issues with this is what Ford does. The Mustang is awesome. I love a Mustang. If I had a lottery, I'd probably have at least one. Who doesn't like a V8 and a stick shift? That's awesome. But the fact that this is the one thing you do, that you're known for the Ford F-150, America's truck, the #1 truck by number of units sold, the most profitable, important thing you do, especially Lincoln Navigator, a lot of profit in Lincoln brand for all 18 units that they sell a year. Well, I'm partially kidding with the volume number. But again, you should have double the quality assurance when it comes to the product you're known for and where you make the most profit. So to have yet another vehicle for the Ford F-150, gotta say, Ford, you are certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so you can click that button. I really appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me suggestion feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.